One of the perks of being a college student athlete is you get to travel the country and fly with your teammates to some places maybe you've never been before. This fall, the UNI Volleyball program made a trip to the East Coast and won the competitive Asics Invitational. But the Panthers also had a day of team bonding and sightseeing in a city that offers a bit of everything. Panther Sports Talk's Brad Wells was with the team on their tour of the Big Apple.
Some tough competition on the volleyball court for the UNI Panthers at the Asics Invitational Tournament. UNI's first game squared them up against 25th-ranked Florida State, where the Seminoles won the first two games only to see UNI rally and win their first match against a ranked opponent on a neutral site since 2005.
Besides being able to beat them and hang in there that way, I just thought the changes that we made in order to put ourselves in a position to win was something that we'll definitely be able to use down the road.
On the second day, UNI earned two more victories, a 5-game win over UC Irvine and a 3-game sweep over the host school, Delaware. On Sunday, the UNI coaching staff surprised the team with a trip to New York City. A couple hours of free time to walk the streets of one of the most interesting cities in the world. The team soaked up each and every moment they were there.
It was a blast because I've never been anywhere on the East Coast before, so it was a really good experience.
I've never been there before, so it was exciting to see all the sights, but just one of those things where you can end up going back sometime and seeing I really want to see all the art museums because I'm an art major.
I'm glad we got to see most of New York in one day, but I know that one day is definitely not enough to see everything there.
The day also included a guided tour where we hopped on a bus and had a chance to make several stops. We walked around Central Park and got to witness some entertaining New York City street performers.
The street performers, we did come across the Afro Bats, I think they were called. They were hilarious, doing all kinds of crazy stunts and making some jokes, so I think we all got a few laughs out of that.
You know, you envision what you really think it's going to look like based off of movies, and it was just spectacular. Very green and just very clean, and I would love to go back someday.
It's enormous. I mean, we only saw a small part of it, and I think it'd be fun to see a marathon going on there because our tour guide was talking about how they have tons of running events.
Highlights of the day involved a boat tour along the shores of Manhattan, under the Brooklyn Bridge, up the Hudson River, and next to Ellis Island and Liberty Island to see the Statue of Liberty.
It was just so inspiring, just seeing, you know, the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island and all the history that's in that, and it was just an amazing experience.
You know, spend some quality time of actually being on the water and seeing all those gorgeous spots, and it felt so close, you know, we were so close to the Statue of Liberty.
The boat tour was probably my favorite part, just because of all the sights you could see from the river, like the Statue of Liberty, I remember being the most exciting to see.
Next, we visited Ground Zero, exactly 1 week before the 10-year anniversary of 9/11. They saw the rebuilding process for the new towers and the memorial that will honor the many people that lost their lives on that tragic day.
Just the fact that it happened 10 years ago is unbelievable to me. I mean, I still feel like it was yesterday, just because of the kind of impact that it had on so many people.
I had a flashback of the day when I first found out when I was in 5th grade. I still remember it. And when you're that young and you hear about all the things that are happening, you don't really understand it, but actually being there and seeing, you know, all the reconstruction they're doing and how much work it's been taking to put the buildings back up, it definitely makes you stop and think.
I'm pretty excited with the memorials that are going to open up soon. I think they're going to be pretty cool. And the reconstruction that's going on there, it's really good to see how far they've come along there.
A nice view from the top of Rockefeller Center and a final drop-off point at New York's Times Square capped off an unforgettable day for the UNI volleyball team in New York City.